So, well done everyone for all the efforts last week. 31 people turning up to go and do hill reps is a fantastic achievement. So, well done to everybody who took part. On the way back from doing the hill reps, I had several people ask me some questions, and then since then, I've had a few follow-up text messages and bits of advice about running, which I'm happy to share what I can. But I think basically if we just tackle each individual thing, and then we can work forward together as a group and all try and learn off each other. Well, the answer is yes. If you're not a Scarborough AC member, then yeah, come along, try before you buy, because the club do some free sessions, but ultimately you then need to become a member. Failing that, just follow it on video and do them yourself or whatever, if that's what you want to do, if you're following me on Strava and things like that. Well, hill sessions for anybody who wants to run. As we said in the first place, hill sessions are going to help you get a bit stronger, which will in turn help you go that little bit faster. One of the questions I got asked it more than once, was about running techniques, running form, about stride patterns, how to hold your arms, how to hold your body, etc. There's a lot of different answers in there. Now, I'm not qualified to teach people how to run because I'm not a coach or whatever, so I can't really tell you too much on that. What I can tell you is when I was learning sort of to go a bit faster or a bit further, I did a bit of reading, I did some research on YouTube, etc. And then some of these hill sessions I found helped me because my stride was getting longer. Now, it stands to reason that if your stride is longer and your legs are moving at the same pace, you're going to do things a bit quicker. If your stride's a bit longer, maybe your cadence, which is the speed that your legs are moving, isn't going to go so quick as well if your stride's getting longer. So actually you can control your heart rate. There's all sorts of things you can do. Now, one of the reasons it's good watching other people run is you can actually see that, say, a couple of the faster lads that you maybe saw there on Monday night were taking these great long strides, and they didn't look like they were putting much effort in. So what somebody said to me was, well, I actually saw that and I tried to mimic what they were doing. Well, that's really good, because then, as we said, because it's repetitions, you're doing it over and over and over again, you might suddenly find, oh, if I try this is working for me. Oh, that didn't work right. This didn't feel comfortable. And again, all of these things are quite good. You're running with different people a lot of the time, so you can learn lots and lots of things either by talking to them, watching them, or looking up online. Another great thing anybody can do who's a member of the club is go along to the club sessions, talk to John, talk to Pete, talk to Chris. They're all qualified coaches. They can talk to you specifically about some of these issues and techniques. Now, something specific one person spoke to me about was their breathing, because they sort of said they always felt they were panting when they were breathing, etc. Your breathing is really important to you or whatever. All I can sort of maybe give you is a little technique about holding your head up, trying to breathe slowly, etc. But again, what we talked about in the initial video was practice. Maybe learning to look at the data and working out what's working for you, what's not working for you, etc. But especially when it's warm, because it's really warm at the moment, don't overexert yourself to the point you're going to hurt yourself. That is really important. I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. But holding your chin up, I was always taught this, pretend that you've got a balloon under your chin so your airwaves are open and you can breathe. Concentrate on your breathing, okay? Concentrate on how you're taking the air in, holding it, and letting it out slowly and such like. I remember I was on a run one day with somebody and they were having a real struggle and they got themselves into a little bit of a panic. And actually one of the techniques we used, and we made it up on the moment, but it was actually something really quite good because we were trying to calm somebody down who was actually racing at the time, was pretend you're blowing on your child's head when your child is all upset and getting hot and bothered. You'd blow on the little head, you'd try and soothe them down. And actually, sounds crazy, but that worked because the person, they just calmed themselves down. They were putting that energy into as if they were trying to calm their child down. There's loads of little things that you could try and just learn and just adapt into your running style. Good luck with it all over this next week.